Number 62, Poliwrath, the Tadpole Pokémon. An adept swimmer at both the front crawl and breaststroke. Easily overtakes the best human swimmers.
Now, the sound of agitation that you let out when we saw this Pokemon lets me have a little bit of insight into your feelings around Poliwrath. What was your word for this Pokemon?
So my word for this Pokemon was opportunity cost.
What does that mean?
So opportunity cost is where when you're making a decision, you shouldn't just look at what you'll get out of that decision, you should look at what you're foregoing. And there are actually two opportunity costs to evolving your Poliwell into Poliwrath. So the first one is you can't get Politoed, the far superior evolution which turns your Tadpole into a frog. You know, the thing that tadpoles do.
This one looks kind of like a frog.
It's still a tadpole though, right? It's right there in the description.
Oh yeah, it is the Tadpole Pokemon.
It is the Tadpole Pokemon. But the other opportunity cost that I've identified is you're actually passing up having a Poliwell, which is a better Pokemon than Poliwrath. It just looks superior and has superior vibes. Really, by evolving your Poliwell into Poliwrath, all you've done is made it angry.
Yeah, it looks it.
It does. What was your first impression here?
First of all, the design is kind of strange to me. The spiral on its tummy doesn't quite fit into the space that it's been allotted, which upsets me a little bit. Also, it doesn't seem to have a mouth. If it does have a mouth, maybe that's the space where the spiral is, in which case it does not have a traditional mouth. It has a white void with a black spiral inside it.
No,
How does it eat?
I can clarify for you that canonically, the black spiral is its intestines, which are visible through its body.
No!
I'm not joking. That's truth.
That's awful.
That applies to the whole Poly line. As for where a mouth could be, now one thing that would make me like it more is if it was riding right up the top, right under the nose, if the bit that joins the blue bit to the white bit could just kind of open up.
Wait a second. If the spiral is its intestines, why does it look like that? It's just like a thin line in a spiral. It's not what traditional intestines look like at all.
Yeah, it's a poorly conceived digestive system. Maybe it's what's the word? Vestigial. Maybe it doesn't eat at all. None of the Pokedex entries said anything about eating.
Fair enough.
Maybe its intestines are just for show.
Yeah.
I don't like this one.
No, I don't really like it either.
I just think that it's such a great line of Pokemon that for it to terminate in a Poliwrath is despicable. Quite despicable.
Okay. For the listeners, could you please tell us how to avoid evolving a Poliwrath and instead evolving, what was it, Politoed and...
Well, okay, so if you want to get a Poliwhirl instead and keep it as a Poliwhirl, you can just press B whenever it starts evolving. And then I'd suggest getting the item Eviolite, which will make your Poliwhirl stronger because it's not a fully evolved Pokemon. If you want a Politoed, what you should do is you get a King's Rock and a friend. You'll find it a lot easier to get friends before you have a Poliwrath. And just trade that bad boy over, get the person to trade it back, and presto, that'll be a Politoed.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, I gave Poliwrath 2 out of 5 stars.
I'm going to give it 1 out of 5 stars.
That brings us to a total of 3 out of 10.
Next!